welcome back to another short snippet of the Mostly Legal podcast.
But the most exciting one.
The most exciting one.
Yeah.
I'm really, really excited about this. I've been looking so forward to doing this moment right here. So we are with Kyle Weigand, who is the president of the Foundation of the Association of Legal Administrators.
Nailed it.
And you are our cause that we have supported with the Mostly Legal podcast in season 1. And I mean, I'm so excited about this.
For those that don't know much about the foundation, can you give us a little background?
Yeah, sure. The foundation is the charitable arm of the ALA. So the association provides education and various opportunities for legal administrators. And within that association is charity.
Right.
And so the goal of the charity, the main mission of the charity is to not only increase the visibility of legal administration, but
right.
also to provide even more educational opportunities to our members. And then we have recently branched out and offered scholarships, funding scholarships
right.
for students in non-attorney legal professions that are not actually even members, but maybe one day they will be. So
that's the hope.
It's the hope.
Yep.
It's the idea.
Yep. And you guys do a lot of great things. We talked about today, the foundation is what pays for the speaker. We had an amazing speaker today.
Yeah,
Rick
Rigsby.
He was great. Kyle was on stage today and working off a teleprompter, which I have heard is very difficult. And then at one point...
Did you practice?
Oh,
I
yes.
practiced in my bathroom in front of my mirror with earphones on. You're supposed to be, you hear from all these people what you're supposed to do. I actually got some tips from Mostly Legal, from Debbie and a couple of other people were talking about what Judy told them to do. Mm-hmm. So when the teleprompter goes out, all of that goes right to hell.
Deer in the headlights, but only for a second.
Yeah.
Because then you recovered so fast and you brought everybody around to what we did in our first session, which was the calisthenics and the defensive linebacker position. And everybody's laughing like, okay, that's actually funny. And we're hoping for you that everything catches up again.
Right?
And you did okay, and it was fine, and everything caught up. And I was really impressed. I don't know what I would have done in front of that many people.
I had a woman in the expo hall come up to me and she was like, I had to ask around because I didn't go to that session, but I realized what was happening. She's like, but I was the only one on the outs. Everybody else was seeming to laugh. I'm like, all right. So yes, it was really great to be able to share a really narrowed, distinct message of the foundation.
Right.
We've really focused over the last few years, not that it always didn't have great bones, but to really hone in on where the money is best spent with our members and outside of in our community.
So when we started this podcast, one of the things that we really wanted to do is make sure that not only were we engaging with members, but we were engaging outward to members. Yeah. And we have an important message, and we really wanted to make sure not only the message got out, but also that we had the support of ALA, and we have just had so much support. So one of the things we decided to do...
More than I would have ever imagined.
I mean, who would have thought we'd have T-shirts and banners and live at conference?
Yes.
I mean, come on.
One of the first things you said to me when I met you was how outstanding the support has been. So.
Yeah. So we started a thing where every subscriber we would donate $10 to the Foundation of the Association of Legal Administrators. And
is this where we drum roll?
Well, I will in just a second.
And we talked at CLI.
And
it was getting up,
it was like, okay, we've got like 50 people, so, $500 is coming your way. And so we've exponentially been able to add, subscribers. And really, we've only been live for 3 months because we went live in mid-July.
11 episodes, and we put one out every week.
Yeah.
The suspense is
so
I know she's dragging it out.
Killing me.
So anyways...
Because I do not know this, by the way.
Okay, you do not know.
No.
And Rob and I had to flip a coin, and I said that I get to tell them out because
Because this is your podcast.
Well, it's my podcast. Your name is first because it sounded better, but otherwise it's mine. And not only that, but the foundation has meant something to me longer than Rob's even known it's existed. Like Susan, I knew Susan personally.
Yes.
She was a friend of mine. We're going to talk to Jess a little bit later about
good,
that
good.
And have her tell more about that program. But that program, the foundation means a lot to me. So anyways, on behalf of Centerbase, and the Mostly Legal podcast team, our season 1 contribution to the foundation of the Association of Legal Administrators is $5,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really, really, really great. Wow. That's really fantastic.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you know what that does for these
Well, we'd like to hear.
initiatives? Well, you know, I've gotten a few people that said, you made it very clear when Dr. Rigsby got off the stage that if you liked what you heard, you liked what you saw, that you got to pull out your wallets.
Yes.
Because the foundation takes care of all of that. We
Right.
take care of the speaker fees for the Brazino. We take care of any ancillary costs. All of the Susan French fellowship costs and all the scholarship costs.
Yeah.
There's other ancillary costs, but
Yeah.
so it adds up pretty quickly when you have a headline
Right.
speaker like that. So that amount of money goes toward, it makes a significant contribution
Yeah.
to
Good.
the
And,
foundation.
and we want to keep, Centerbase, Mostly Legal Podcast, we want to keep supporting the foundation. I can say, I'm our third employee. I've been here the entire
I learned
time.
that earlier, yeah.
And so our first ALA annual conference was in Denver.
Oh, okay.
And I can tell you that after that first ALA, we knew where we needed to be. And ALA has supported us just as much as we've tried to support them as a business partner and helped us build what we've built as well. So it's been a partnership that's definitely been a two-way street.
Yeah.
And my question to you would be, we want to keep supporting you, but how can other business partners support you, or who should they contact?
Because you did talk a lot today about what members can do.
Yeah.
to
You know,
support.
it is a great question. We are very cognizant and work together with the Business Partner Relations Committee. What the business partners already do for ALA is incredible.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the reason we're here. It's the reason we're educating ourselves. It's the reason we can successfully run our law firms in many instances. And I'm not joking.
Right. Yeah.
We know this is true, and you've seen it now even, Rob. But so we've been a little hesitant to make direct asks. What you guys did was reach out to us.
Right.
You were very compelled to. We talked about it. Your expectations were reasonable as far as how to promote this partnership, how to. Well, it's a donation. It's a very generous donation,
Right.
and so and everything seemed reasonable. And this is not a decision I or the next president or whomever makes in a vacuum. It's made by the trustees. And so if anyone would be interested in partnering with the foundation for something like this in the future, that would be something we would absolutely entertain. There are chapters who have symposiums that have donated their profits. I'm talking about the California chapters, which was an incredible. Michael Kraft from Kraft Kennedy just nabbed me in the middle of the expo center, and he said, after your intro today and Dr. Rigsby's like, I'm just going to write a $500 check, because I was harassing him to donate to bid on some items, and he's like, no, I'm just going to write a check for $500.
I am going to buy a Kate Spade purse in addition to the donation, just so you know,
nice.
out of the silent auction. But business partners can bid on items in the silent auction.
Good point.
Absolutely. They can donate things to the
They
silent
can.
auction to be bid on as well. The tribute and the memory cards can be done by a business partner in honor of somebody at their company or at a law firm. If there was a loss at a client law firm, they can do that as well.
The tribute cards are really neat.
Yeah.
I will give credit to Michelle Cohen, our current vice president. She brought that in from her culture, from her Jewish heritage or religion, and she said that tribute cards are really, really popular. That in her temple, that people just will write out a card and mail it. And, like I said, it's sort of a bit ridiculously this morning. I said, we don't want to constantly just get Crate and Barrel catalogs.
But then I was thinking, yes, I absolutely want a Crate and Barrel catalog.
Not one
now, no more auto warranty notifications, but
right.
you can send me all the Crate and Barrel catalogs.
Not one every 2 weeks, but all right.
Okay.
So Kyle, if somebody is interested in reaching out and helping, what's the best way to contact the foundation?
By all means, reach out to me directly.
Yeah.
Kyle Weigand. You can look me up in the directory, or just reach out to the foundation's website. Our contact is on there. I believe it's foundation@alanet.org.
That's right. Any member of the board of directors, April Campbell, social media.
Yeah, yes,
me,
thank you.
So there's
you
like
get to
15
me,
different
and
options.
I will get you to them.
But thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
I 100% have to tell you, much to your chagrin, as very successful, by the way, podcast producers, that we just started the foundation's social media late last year.
Right.
Come on. So we're playing some catch up. So
You are a little bit.
there's LinkedIn. There's
Instagram.
Nope.
No?
Nope. There's LinkedIn. There's Facebook, and there's Twitter currently.
Okay.
We're working on
TikTok?
Instagram.
Should we do some TikTok dances?
I
I'm
might.
happy to support that.
Oh, man. I think we have to end there. That was amazing. Kyle, thank you guys so much for the partnership.
Yeah.
And we're really excited to continue to do it. And Mostly Legal Podcast will continue to support any way we can.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys very much. And your ownership has been very supportive. So thank you.
Thanks.
Should we shimmy on our way out?
Shimmy on the way
there we
out.
go.
Come on, Rob. Come on, Rob.